Judge saw that the girl was signaling her dog and immediately decided to stop the trial. During a tense courtroom trial, the judge noticed something unusual: a young girl subtly signaling to her dog. Without hesitation, he made a sudden decision to stop the proceedings, sensing that something urgent was unfolding. What followed would change the course of the trial in an unexpected way. The fluorescent lights in the courtroom hummed relentlessly, a sound that mirrored the rapid beat of Margaret's heart. At just 7 years old, her world seemed far larger and darker than the room she sat in. On the other side of the polished mahogany table was Mr. Harris, his cold, calculating gaze fixed on her. He had offered her candy, a soft whisper of fun, but now it felt more like a trap. Now, she had to tell the jury what had happened, how he had tried to lure her into that black van parked by the park. Fear gripped her throat, turning her words into a tangled mess. She could feel the weight of the courtroom's gaze pressing down on her, every eye waiting for her to speak. Her testimony came out in broken, stammering bursts, interrupted by tears that blurred her vision and threatened to overwhelm her. Her voice faltered, fading into an eerie silence that hung in the courtroom, leaving the judge and jury in an uneasy stillness. The prosecutor, usually so firm, softened his tone. "Miss Margaret," he said gently, "is there anything that might help you?" Her eyes darted to the back of the room, searching for comfort. There, nestled at the feet of the bailiff, was a magnificent white Great Dane, Duncan. He wasn't barking, but his large ears twitched. His gentle eyes were calm and unwavering, and an aura of quiet confidence emanated from his presence. Duncan was deaf, but he understood the unspoken language of fear and vulnerability. The bailiff's lips moved in silent, reassuring words, his gaze locking onto Margaret. He'd explained Duncan's purpose before, to provide comfort and support. Duncan's training, tailored for children in difficult circumstances, had honed this unique ability. With a hesitant breath, Margaret shifted her gaze to Duncan. The dog, surprisingly, nudged her hand with his soft nose. A tremor of trust, a flicker of hope, ignited within her. The heady tension in the courtroom seemed to ease, replaced by Duncan's steady, unwavering presence. Margaret, her eyes locked on the Great Dane, began speaking once more. This time, her voice was clearer, stronger with each word. She described the park, the van, the sweet lies that had tried to trap her. It wasn't a stifled whisper anymore, but a calm, deliberate recounting, bolstered by the trust she placed in the big, gentle creature at her feet. Mr. Harris's composure shattered, his calculated mask slipping away. His defense became a desperate web of lies, but Margaret's steadfast testimony, supported by Duncan's comforting presence, was undeniable. The jury's faces shifted with growing certainty, and the verdict came swiftly, a life sentence. The courtroom erupted into a whirlwind of emotions, each person processing the weight of justice being served. Tears streaming down her face, Margaret clung to Duncan, pressing her face into his soft, warm fur. In that moment, she felt the comfort of an embrace, a silent promise of protection that offered more solace than any words could provide. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.